Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Welcome back to the U.S. Open edition of Good Morning Vail, live from Golden Peak, and I am so excited. I'm here with one of my very good friends, DJ Naka, and I'm so excited. This is amazing. You got up so early. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Oh, hey, anytime.
I'm in enemy territory because I'm from Aspen, but
yeah,
I'm just kidding.
No, we still
I
like
love
you.
being here.
So, Naka, you have traveled the world as a DJ, and you are one of the premier DJs here at the U.S. Open. Let's kind of take it back a little bit and talk about how you got into being a DJ in the first place.
Well, it's kind of a funny story. I mean, I started off watching MTV videos, and actually yesterday I bumped into the sons of the guy Jam Master Jay from Run DMC, who inspired me to pick up turntables when I was just a kid. I mean, I didn't really have an outlet back then. I didn't know where to get a turntable. I didn't know where to buy records. There just wasn't, they didn't have that in Aspen. But as soon as I was out of high school and I moved to Southern California, one of the first things I did was buy a set of turntables. And I just started practicing and was a bedroom DJ for many years, and then got offered to play a couple clubs. And then once I moved back to Aspen, the X Games showed up 2 years after I moved back, and the second year they asked me to come on, and it's kind of opened a bunch of doors after that, and that's where I'm at now.
It has opened a bunch of doors. This is how we know each other, is that we get to work at X Games together. And one of my favorite parts of X Games is when you are actually, there's a X Games DJ kind of battle night at one of the local clubs. And so not only are you out here playing for the athletes, but then you also still do a few things at clubs. You're going to be over at Bowl tonight, right?
Yes, yeah.
Oh my gosh, Naka, you know how to get people dancing.
That's one of the things that you have to be able to distinguish between the sports that you do as a DJ and clubs and events like that, because I have to set the tone and do more background music and kind of set the soundtrack for the riders, play their tracks. So there's not as much dancing as there is like setting the right song for the right moment. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when I'm DJing clubs and weddings and corporate events, whatever, my main objective is to make people dance.
And it always happens every time I come to a spot where you're DJing. Now, okay, for today we have the half pipe finals going on, so you are going to be the DJ up there, right, the base of the pipe. And so is this something like, do athletes send their songs in? They say, okay, Naka, like this is what I want to come down my run to.
Sometimes. I actually had Scotty James, who's the leader in pipe right now. He's emailed me because I've tagged him in an Instagram post, and he basically said, I asked him, what songs do you want during your run? Because I always like to make sure that give the athletes the option. And he said, he's from Australia, so he said anything AC/DC. And I've known Sean White for a while just from doing X Games, and I always know he likes classic rock. And then there's guys that I get other requests from. And it just varies. If I bump into him, I'll ask him. I asked Mark McMorris 2 days before the comp, and he was cool enough to give me 3 song requests. So really, I know that a lot of them had their headphones in and they're listening to something, but they also like to give the crowd an idea of what they're listening to. Right. So it's a good connection, Yeah.
Oh man, so much goes into the whole DJ scene. I think a lot of people are probably like, oh, I didn't realize all that was going on. Yeah. There's definitely an art to it, and you are, in my opinion, the best out there. But thank you so much for coming on and getting up super early. DJ Nakaji, come out and see him today at the half pipe finals. They kick off at 11 for the ladies, and this guy will be setting the tone. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
This weather report is brought to you by Audi, the official vehicle of Vail and Beaver Creek. See exceptional offers on select models during the Season of Audi sales event.
Woo-hoo! Deep breath. Namaste, namaste, om, all those things to zen you out for a day like today. It is so good up here, and the temperatures are really starting to warm up. For the first time ever, I took off my ear coverage